What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to look at the Season 2 Battle Pass for Call of Duty. We'll go through item by item and see how it all stacks up. If you like the content, do me a favor and like the video. If you subscribe, you'll get notified whenever I make a new video. If you want to take a minute to go do that, that would be awesome. And we'll see you at the end of the video. Gotta say, I like the color scheme for this new Battle Pass. Alright, so we get this guy from the cutscene, pretty badass looking. Let's see, preview, that's what I want. Alright. Might have to be this guy. It's pretty dope looking. Alright. We got a new Chica. Honestly, they could have put some more work into this one. I mean, it's nice to see another female operator, but that's kind of underwhelming, all things considered. New watch. Oh, the Season 2 XP boost, right? That's the... Yeah, okay. So, stickers, other random bullshit. A blueprint for the bullfrog, I think? Is that? Yeah, that's the bullfrog. I mean, the camo's a little disappointing. And really, I mean, if you've leveled your guns already, that's all you're really getting out of the blueprints is the camo. Or the skin, I guess. And it's just not, you know, it's alright. I mean, it's clean looking, but it's... I mean, basically they just took one of the basic camos and painted it on there. New skins for the raft. That's actually kind of neat. Yes, I'll give them that. Can I see the other one, please? There we go. A four-wheeler for a war zone. Whoops. Apparently I can't preview that one. But it looks kind of neat from here. I'll probably use it. Don't care. Another new op. It's kind of neat. I mean, like the FBI, you know, tactical takedown kind of look. I can dig it. It's still, you know, it's not like, wow, that's awesome, but, you know, it's neat. I'll take it. It's kind of par for what we've come to expect from COD at this point, which is just kind of a sad statement in and of itself, but... Alright, the FARA 83. That's the new AR. Be interested to try this sucker out. Looks like that iron sight might be kind of bulky and a little goofy, but all in all, it's a neat looking weapon. I mean, the stats look okay compared to like the other stuff, but it'll be hard to tell for sure until we unlock it and can get after it. New QBZ blueprint? Is that what that is? Yeah. And again, it's just underwhelming. Like they took another basic camo, slapped it on there, painted the suppressor and the handle and the magazine. Like, it's just not... I don't know, because wasn't this gray and black and white camo one that we had unlocked already? Like, it's just... It's super disappointing, I guess. Another Adler skin. I don't know. This one to me too is pretty disappointing. Nothing real spectacular, nothing different from what we've seen. It's not like it's going to blend in super well in any of the game modes. There's just nothing special to it, you know? see another blueprint for one of the LMGs. That is the Stoner. And again, it's very little. I don't know. It's just nothing about it really sparks for me. You know, it's just not. It's just like everything else so far. It's just super underwhelming. I mean, there's a little bit of green camo on the top of the gun there. There's part of the handle and the stock are painted green, but it's just meh, you know. And that's a legendary. I mean, that's a golden blueprint. It's just sad. This is kind of neat, I guess. I like most of the green camos by default had a lot of like white or, you know, other bright colors in them. And so a green, gray, and black is kind of cool to see. But again, I feel like this could have been just a camo. You know, it's not what I would expect to see out of a blueprint. It's, you know, here's a camo that you get for using the gun, you know? But this one, I guess I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in. I'm just disappointed that it's a blueprint and not just an unlockable camo. Let's see, we got a tank camo, which, I mean, neat, I guess. I haven't played any of the... I don't really play any of the game modes that require vehicles, so none of the vehicle camos really get me worked up. That's kind of cool, I guess. That'll be fun to see around Verdansk a little bit. I haven't loved a lot of the camos for most of the vehicles in Warzone, except for like the black ones, just because they're so ridiculous and off the wall. And so something that's a little bit more realistic-esque, I guess. And it's green, so I mean, I like green, that helps. But I don't know. Again, the vehicle camos don't really excite me all that much. Submachine gun. Alpha. Is that the MP5? I think it is. This is kind of cool. Like this I'm not mad at. This isn't bad for being a blueprint. There's a lot more detail put in. You got stuff etched in. You've got the gold and the silver, or at least polished metal. Actually, it looks like it might be blued steel is what they were going for there. A little bit of your snake skin wraps on the handle and the stock and the end of the clip there. This to me is a good blueprint. I don't know if I would call it a legendary blueprint necessarily, but it's a decent blueprint. I would not be upset with something like this being in the battle pass. It doesn't look to me as though... I mean, it looks to me like it's something that you're probably going to have to swap out that SAS stock, which means you're going to lose the wrap. The Diamondback reflex sight isn't bad. So, I mean, you could hang on to that just to keep the aesthetic, although some of the other optics are better. So you're probably losing the cool design there. The muzzle brake, I mean, I heard they nerfed the suppressor, so maybe the muzzle brake's not a bad option anymore. But it's still, you know, it's one of those things that you're likely to swap out. I don't know about the 40-round speed mag. I don't know for sure on the MP5 what the big one is. If that's the biggest, then that's probably fine. That's probably something you're going to keep. Again, the serpent grip on the handle, probably something you're going to trade out. So a lot of the cool detail on this gun is going to go away when you build it out for what you're actually going to use it for. And so that's a little disappointing, but we see that with all of the blueprints. They only work with the attachments that they come with. And on the one hand, I get it, because trying to make a blueprint work with every combination of attachments is a lot of work. If they were doing something like that, I think we would expect to see one blueprint every season instead of the several that we get. But it is kind of disappointing for those of us that like to swap up what's on our guns, which is I think everybody. Just because, like I said, you lose a lot of the cool aesthetic. A lot of the little features that make you like the gun, and like even that's actually kind of impressive to me that they took the effort to put in the stitching on the bottom there. I don't know. That's a whole different argument, like as far as blueprints and all the attachments and stuff. And from their perspective, I get why it's only the limited attachments, but it is disappointing when you go out and you unlock a blueprint or you buy a blueprint and then you have to swap off half the parts, so it doesn't really look right anyway. But we're gonna move on. Let's see, we've got another skin called Siege. Again, this looks a lot like several of the other skins that we have already. I mean, I guess the gas mask is new. I don't think anybody else carries a sledgehammer. It is somewhat reminiscent of Rainbow Six Siege, which I think is what they were going for, and that's why it's named the way it is. But again, it looks like some of the modified versions of the default skins. So there's not really anything new here. There's nothing that I'm super excited about. And again, it's not a color scheme that's going to help you blend in better. It's not... I don't know. I just don't love it. Here's the new SMG. Let's see. It's kind of goofy looking. I'll be curious to see how it performs. Obviously, that's the important part. Base stats look okay, but again, it's hard to really get a feel for any of it before you get out and use it. So I'll be excited to see, once we get it unlocked, see what kind of damage it can do, both in multiplayer, in zombies, and then also, of course, in Warzone. Got another little watch with a step counter on it. That'll be interesting. I wonder if that actually works. Like if that number will go up as you're running around in multiplayer or in Verdansk. New FFAR blueprint. Which, again, just super disappointing. I mean, it's basically one of the unlockable camos again. It's nothing really special there. New blueprint for the Milano, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I've only used the base version of it, and I've only used it in Verdansk. So I probably need to put some more effort into this gun, leveling it up and stuff before I make an official decision. But this one, it's very understated. It's clean, it's nice, but again, you're going to swap out a lot of the stuff that's, makes it pretty. And ultimately, I don't know if there's enough difference between this and even just the base version for me to be very excited about it. Some of the texturing on the handle and stuff is neat. I guess that's not in the basic one. And then obviously the gold-plated highlights in there. Again, neat, but not that different from the base one. So on this one, honestly, I'm going to have to say I'm disappointed again. I do like when they do some of this black and gold. This was not well done. It just wasn't. Let's see. We've got another skin for the car. Kind of neat again. As we discussed, not really something I'm super into. This is not great, honestly. I'm not going to use this camo. I don't like it. This is kind of cool if I was inclined to be in a position to be able to drive that car. But, again, it's in game modes I don't really play. If they were to put this car into Verdansk, maybe. I mean, that's kind of a neat blueprint. I like the grill on it. I like some of the other little things about it. But overall, just not, stoked. Another skin. I mean, it's a recolor of what we got for Adler. And, I mean, I've already kind of discussed how I felt about that one. Just not impressed. Just not. New 1911 blueprint. It's all black. And that's all there is. They took off the metallic and they made it black instead. So, I just don't, I don't know. It's just disappointing. We got another soundtrack. I'll leave this to you guys to check out because I don't want to get in trouble with DMCA for playing music I don't own. Thanks, Twitch. Enough said about that, I think. Let's see. Is that the Type 63? It's either the Type 63 or the DMR, but I'm pretty sure this is the Type 63, which already wasn't a great gun. And then again, we have another camo that looks like it's one of the unlockable ones. It's neat that they went to the detail to put the feather on the cheek rest, but apart from that, it really is just one of the default camos. I mean, I guess they put the camo on the scope too, but apart from that, there's not really anything special about it. So here we are about halfway through the battle pass, and so far I gotta say I'm not stoked. Another female operator, which, like I said before, great to see a few more of those because we didn't have very many. But again, nothing spectacular. It is a different style, which I guess I like. The artist, the kind of more hipster look, is not really something we've had in most of these. Well, Modern Warfare in this game, in most of our operators for Verdansk or Cold War. So I guess I like that they're going for a little different style. But I think, I don't know. I'm not an artist. I don't know what the right answer is. But again, I just don't love it. I like it, but it's not anything that makes me go, oh, that's awesome, you know? This is kind of neat, I guess. But again, it's, you know, I'm not even sure off the top of my head. Is that the RPD? Is that what that is? I don't know. Again, it's kind of one of the basic camos. They zhuzhed it up a little bit with a star on the side and some red accents instead of just going with one color scheme all the way through. But nothing that really makes it stand out, you know? Excuse me. I believe this is the KSP, maybe? This I can get behind. It's a whole new theme. It's got the dragons etched on there. Wildly different color scheme than we've seen for other camos for this gun. The gold highlights throughout really contrast well. The white and the green, it breaks it up enough that you very clearly see the different parts of the gun. It highlights it all, and it's just visually appealing. This is another one that I'm not upset about this build. This is cool. I wish that we had more blueprints like this one. I do wish that it was on a gun that I use. But, you know, maybe I'll fall in love with the KSP. Who knows? Meta's always changing, hopefully. But yeah, this is what I would say should be the... And again, it's a legendary. I don't know. I would say this should be the standard for blueprints, not the legendary. Alright, this is pretty cool, actually. Again, it's on a gun that kind of sucks ass. But that shit's really cool, actually. I kind of wish I didn't hate the revolver so much, because that thing's fucking sick. This is what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be... You don't have to go crazy over the top. This is very basic, very understated. but you know, it's got the etching on the barrel there, the extended drop of the part underneath the barrel, um, the little bit of texture in the grip and like the um, I don't know, it's just nice. The red cylinder with the red on the laser, I like it, and I don't even like red, and I like this gun. So again, that one I don't hate being an epic. That's, yes, I'm with it. This is good. This is well done. It's at the correct tier. That I like. This is something that I wish we could see more of. We have another new skin. Again, this one we have a little bit of a different style. You got the vest going on, you got the bags down the side, on the leg, a different style harness than we've seen on some of the other characters. Different gear that tells you maybe this guy's got his own personality. He's not just a copy of all the other operators we've had so far. It's not awesome, but it's unique, and I can get behind that. We need more operators that are unique. Whether that means they help you blend in, they give you some sort of an in-game advantage, or they help you express something different. This is different than we've seen, so I like it. I'm probably not going to run it, but it's nice to see that variety. Another watch. Again, the watch is not that much of an interest to me, but you know, it's a decently well done watch. It's different than the other ones that we've seen so far. If you like the watches, if you're trying to collect them, if you know, whatever it is kind of a neat watch. Another blueprint for Tac Rifle Charlie. Is that the M16? No, that's the AUG. I couldn't tell from the close-up, but yeah, that's definitely the AUG. I mean, I think you know what I'm going to say at this point. There are some little details on this that I like. The snake on the magazine. It is a 3-tone camo, which I guess is kind of cool. You have some of the green of the barrel coming through in the action there. That's kind of neat. So this, I would say, like a blue tier. This would make a good blue tier blueprint. It's not an epic, it's not a legendary, but it's got a little more work in it than just slapping a camo on like they did with a lot of the other ones. So I'm not mad about it. I don't think it should be a legendary blueprint. And just at a quick glance, the build on it, probably not one I'm going to use. So again, I'm going to be swapping out a lot of the stuff on it, which, you know, who knows what it'll look like after I do that. How much of the camos are going to be interrupted by me changing up parts. So like I said, I think I would class this as a blue blueprint, whatever, rare or whatever that is. But it's better than a lot of what's been in the battle pass so far. Again, your COD points, more XP, some random attachments and trinkets and shit. Another operator. I do like the headband stuff she's got going on. Kind of, again, just makes her a little bit unique. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to see that in-game, really. I don't even think your enemies are going to get to see that most of the time. So, apart from that, I mean, we basically have another replica of everything else we've already had. I don't know. They're doing some different things with the bullet bandolier, the chem lights, different kind of leg holsters and stuff. Different, I guess it is a different backpack attachment, but it's, I don't know, nothing about it really, it doesn't feel as unique or interesting to me. Let's see. Jumped into an AR. This looks like it's a Krieg build. I don't personally love this one, but I like the level of detail. This is a good blueprint. I would be more comfortable if this were an epic level blueprint, but I'm not mad that it's a legendary. It's relatively decent build out for a Krieg. I'm probably swapping that grip. I'm probably swapping that stock. So I'm losing the texture on the front grip. I'm losing the gold on the back stock. But overall, a lot of it I'm not probably changing out. I guess I'm swapping the magazine too. But the level of detail in the painting across the upper is nice. It's unique, it's special, it's not just we slapped on another camo. And so while it's not one that I particularly love, I do like the samurai theme. I just don't like this color scheme. But I'm not disappointed in Activision like I have been with most of these other blueprints. So, tell me what you think. I wish we had more camos like this, or more blueprints like this. Another music mix. Again, I'll have to let you guys listen to this one for yourselves, because I can't watch it on stream, because Twitch and DMCA and all the other BS that goes with that. A little shotgun called the Rat Hole. Looks like it's a Hauer blueprint. I might use this for zombies, maybe? The duckbill choke is nice. The spotlight will probably give salvage drop for zombies. I'm getting rid of that optic for sure. The no stock should make it quick. The rat painted on the side is kind of neat. But like I said, I'm swapping that stock out for sure. Or, well, I don't know, maybe. I might leave it. I don't know. But either way, it's not... I don't know. I don't hate this one, but it's definitely not a legendary blueprint. If anything, this is a rare blueprint. Maybe an epic blueprint if you're feeling really special about it. But it is nice that it's very unique. It's not like anything else we've seen. I just wish that they took more of what they've got going on here in the back of the gun and spread it across the rest of it. Because like I said, as soon as I start changing things on this, I'm losing everything that makes this blueprint what it is. Another calling card, more stickers, another random bullshit. Another Vargas skin. Now this is a skin for a character that we're supposed to know. So I get that they're trying to keep the same character, so changing too much, it's no longer the same guy. I don't approve of doing multiple skins for the same character. I feel like each skin should be unique, but I do understand that there's only so many combinations of things you can do before you run out of ideas. That said, for this character, it is somewhat unique, so I guess I don't hate it, but I think it's definitely good that it's considered a rare skin. But like I've said to pretty much everything in this battle pass, it's okay. I don't love it. Now here we've got a blueprint for an AR. Looks like the AK-74 to me. This is kind of neat. The combination of what looks like maybe cherry wood with the green and then the bright yellow in the magazine. We have a lot of different colors going on, a lot of contrast. Again, I'm not comfortable with this being considered a legendary. Maybe this is an epic blueprint, but it's definitely unique. It's definitely different than what we have in a lot of our other guns. So it's not a bad blueprint. But, I don't really personally run the AK. If I did, I would definitely consider running this because it is unique. It's dynamic, and if I'm honest with myself, I do kind of like it. Like I said, I'm not comfortable with it being considered legendary, but it's decent. And I guess if this battle pass showed us anything, decent is about as good as we can hope for. Which again, just a sad statement. For as much money as, oh my god, really? This is a legendary skin, folks. We have basically exactly one of the camos that was free to unlock by using this, with the exception that they swapped out one color for yellow. They did slap a panther on the back. That's kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that. But again, overall, it's not a blueprint. It's a camo. I'm just disappointed. I guess they, some of the underlying metal, the rest of it's black, and that's kind of cool, I guess. But at best, this should be a blueprint, a rare blueprint, not a legendary. If anything, this really should just be a camo. More XP, another sticker, another reticle. This is a complaint that I have in this game. The reticles in Cold War, most of them I can't stand. They're too busy. They're neat, they're cool to look at in this context, but when it comes to trying to use it and shoot someone and trying to keep track of who's back there, there's so much going on in your reticle that you can't see the people anymore. And that just makes it harder to get those kills. So I would like to see, well, these are neat, and these are fun if you want to throw something on and just kind of mix it up, and you're not really worried about getting those kills, you're just trying to have a good time. Absolutely. You want to kill somebody with a dung beetle, you want to kill somebody with a donut. Awesome. That's a great time. I'm not saying to get rid of those. What I am saying is it'd be nice when you do feel like playing sweaty to have a couple of clean reticles, because most of the ones that we have aren't that. They're big, they're bulky. Even the ones that are meant to be the precision scopes, the precision reticles, there's too much crap in the way. So I would love to see for all the sites some more cleaner reticles. And in the reflex or hollow sight category, something that doesn't cover up as much of my screen. It doesn't look like we're going to get that, which is unfortunate, but those are things that I would like. Let's see, here we have a sniper rifle blueprint. Looks like a Pellington. We have some kind of yellow wood with black masking tape over it. Obviously somebody put a lot of effort into rendering the detail in the tape. And so some graphics artist that actually did the detail on this put in a lot of work in the detail. But whoever actually had the idea, there's no ingenuity here. This is literally, my rifle fell apart and I taped it together because I couldn't get a new one. I mean, I guess it's unique, it's different. Again, I'm not comfortable with it being a legendary. I would consider this to be the kind of lazy thing that I would see as rare. Maybe epic just because, like you've got some stuff that's not part of the attachments. You've got the bullets taped on the side. You have, the tape, the level of detail in the tape that's holding on the stock. But again, as soon as I swap out that tactical stock for something useful, that all goes away. So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that someone saw this and said, that's legendary. I just don't see it. We have another operator. But, they went unique by making her an Asian woman, and then they plastered her in the same shit that all the other people wear. And I get it. It's military, it's a fighting game, and when you're in the army, you all wear the same thing. Absolutely, you are correct. However, this is a video game. We want that diversity. We want those things that make me say, this is my character. because I like this feature. I like this outfit design choice. I like whatever it is about the character that you like. And I don't see anything super different here. I see the same carbon copy of 12 other skins that we already have, with the exception of this. This much of it is unique. That's it. And I'm disappointed. That's kind of cool, but again, calling card. I don't care. Another neat-ish watch. It's kind of cool. I might run that one. But again, the watches, I don't really care. Now this is definitely a legendary camo. This is something that they did really, really well, and I would love to see more of this. First off, just the base of this camo is sick. It's this black on green with a little bit of teal in, metallic teal too, by the way, not just the painted flat teal that we had in some of the other sites. The metallic colors throughout, the level of design in the bird that's on the side there. It's just, this is beautiful. The contrast of the black with the other colors, it's sweet. And then on top of that, you have the fact that the camo is dynamic, and that's why it's changing colors there. If you didn't see at the bottom of the screen here, it's reactive to how many kills you have gotten with this weapon. The more kills you get, the more energy it gets behind it. It's a lot like when you pack-a-punch the weapon in zombies. At base, it's just standard. You start to get this little bit of blue sparkle in here, then it's very vibrant, and then it turns orange to let you know that you are fucking shit up. And this to me is just awesome. Now I hope, because this is for the new gun, and it's a blueprint so it can't be applied to anything else, I hope this is a good gun that I enjoy using. Because otherwise, we got one super badass blueprint that I'll never use. But that said, this is definitely, and I mean, they made a new tier for it. They called this an ultra skin. I'm okay with it. This is definitely worthy of that ultra. But we should see some more of this. And hopefully, you know, they made a new tier. They've done this. They've made this one of the high things on the battle pass, so they anticipate people are going to love this. And I'm hoping that because of that, and when we all see this and love this and freak out about it, hopefully we'll see more of this kind of content, because this to me is what we should be seeing. This is sweet. So I mean, that's the first thing in this battle pass that I've said that about. We are on tier 95, and this is the first thing that I'm actually excited for. More XP, another charm, more other BS. You've got the Warlord skin. This is for the guy that we just unlocked at the very beginning. This, it's not my style, but it's unique, and I like it. I'm glad that they went with something more unique. Am I going to use this skin? No. Do I think this skin is unique and amazing? Absolutely. Look at the detail in this. You've got the tattoo on him, you've got the bling on him, you've got the detail on the jacket, you've got the watches hanging off his belt. You know, the unique grenades on his back. You've got the special weapon combination with the what I can only assume is a machete, and then the nodachi. And then you've got whatever this scarf thing is. I mean, there's so much going on in here that's so different from what we've seen in the others. This is legendary. This I'm comfortable with being a legendary skin. And again, I hope we see more things with this level of variety and detail, because there just hasn't been that in any of the characters, especially in this battle pass. So while I won't personally run this skin, I am very happy that they added it in, because they needed some more good things. This is a blueprint for the new SMG. Again, it's kind of just another camo. It's a 3-tone instead of a 2-tone. if you count the black. Otherwise, it's two-tone. But I I just don't. It's definitely, to me, this is not a legendary skin. It just isn't. It's a camo. I'm sorry. That's so again, for this to be a level level 100 reward, I don't see it. I don't see it. Um, we have another Jeep skin that is not bad. Again, for me, this is not anything special because I'll never drive that vehicle, but it's all right. It's neat. It's unique. I'm for it. Um, this is not as cool as this was, but again, it's different. It's different than what we have already. Um, it's a little bit close to the white skin with the blood all over it, as far as the overall color scheme goes, I guess. So I can't truly say that this one's unique, but it's a little different than what we have. It gives you another option for trolling around Verdansk. So I guess, but again, as a level 100 reward, I just don't see it. And then of course the obligatory, hey, you finished the season 2 battle pass. It's animated. It's got the green lightning going on. It's neat. It's neat. This isn't a bad icon for the end of the battle pass. I can get behind this, but again, icons I don't really care as much about. All right, guys. Well, that was my impression of the battle pass for season 2 for Call of Duty. Uh, Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't. If you felt like I was too easy on some things or too hard on others. Um, the good, the bad, and the ugly. What did you think of the Battle Pass? Again, if you liked the video, please like the video. It really does help. Subscribe for more videos, and hopefully we'll see you in the comments section. And if not, we'll see you in the next video. Good one.